Turkish dramas released this year were a mix of melodramatic mysteries, revenge tales, and fluffy romance. The wide spectrum of storylines and genres have given Turkish drama watchers all around the world something to always get excited about. My list of best drama includes a few hits and some dramas you may have missed. So here in this video, we are going to talk about the list of top 15 recent and high-rated Turkish drama series that you must watch in 2022. Number 1. Judgment. The Judgment TV series story is about a murder case which brings a fearless lawyer, Selin, and rule-based prosecutor together. Selin is a successful lawyer who can do anything to achieve whatever she believes in. She is persistent and fearless. She doesn't know boundaries when it comes to rules. Ijaz, on the other hand, is a successful prosecutor who does everything in accordance with the rules and regulations. In this respect, he has an opposite character compared to the Selin. The capabilities of the actors in this series is absolutely the best. Presentation of the storyline, the pace of the story moving forward, and suspense is very well depicted along with the awesome actors. Number 2. Last Summer. The leader of the mafia and the criminal world, Selçuk, has been sentenced to 8 years in prison by the prosecutor Selim Kara. The strict prosecutor asks Selçuk to testify in order to disrupt the rest of the bosses of organized crime. Selçuk accepts to testify but puts a condition. He'll do it in exchange for something. He requests that the prosecutor take care of his rebellious son, Akun. Akun grew up in a world of crime. He is dangerous and problematic, difficult to control, and hides an emotional side. He'll not accept this situation easily. The arrival of Selim's unexpected guest, Akun, will disrupt the tranquility of his family and the neighborhood. Also, Selim and Akun will learn and have to deal with their feelings. Number 3. The Trusted. The story of Marasli revolves around a veteran of Turkish Special Forces. His name is Jalal and he is a retired soldier turned bookstore owner. The life of Jalal entirely changes when his daughter Zelish is shot down in a celebration event. After this tragedy, he tries to find the planners of this deadly event and joins his agency again. One day, a photographer named Mahur enters Marasli's bookstore, and on that same day, she involuntarily gets involved in an accident involving the mafia. Marasli saves her life, and from that day onwards, their fates become linked. Number 4. Heart Wound. The general story of the series, which is about the heart-touching love story of Ferit and Yts, who put their pure love that changed their lives in the middle of the endless conflict of the two deep-rooted families of Antakya. Ferit is the cherished heir apparent of one of the well-established families. Yts, on the other hand, is a lively young girl living in Istanbul who has managed to stand on her own feet. Ferit, who is about to marry Hande, the daughter of Varoglu family, the choice of his family, confronts the fact that before the wedding and the world turns upside down for him. Number 5. The Sibling. The Sibling series is about a group of brothers living the same fate. These are 4 siblings who are tightly attached to each other. Unfortunately, they lost both of their mothers and fathers after a series of unfortunate events. In the whole world, there is nothing they can do except hold on to each other like no other hand they can hold, until the doors of the college owned by Akif, who caused the events. And what's more, he also opened his life to these children. The series gives the audience emotional moments with the sad story of the 4 brothers. Troublemaker. It is about the experience of Ipek, a woman who devoted herself to her family when she started working as a psychologist in the police department as a result of the events that shook her life deeply. Ipek's detective interest, which has been her passion since childhood, will often bring her against the bureau chief, Sachin Kara, The Troublemaker is the fun story of these two characters, which are dramatically opposed to each other, decorated with detective adventures. Number 7. Be My Sunshine. This is a romantic comedy with a sweet and deep love story. Perez is a boy who studied fashion design. He became a great fashion designer and comes to the Iceland to present his big fashion show. This will revolutionize the Icelanders and change everyone's life, especially Hasiran, an Iceland girl who was raised by her grandmother. Number 8. The Agency. It's a unique series that has been the most popular show on television in the past months. Never before has any show on Turkish TV delved into the intelligence operations this deeply. The story revolves around a ground of secret agents who leave everything behind in their private lives that also targets Ankara's most guarded secret, the designs of its famed armed drones. Number 9. The Bad Penny. The series begins with a murder scene by serial killer Irfan. He leaves 3 coins at the crime scene. The police raid the establishment of Kartal, who operates the casino. The story of the district in which Kartal and his family live, as well as the mysterious connection between Kartal and Irfan, are the center to this story. Number 10. Twist of Fate. The Twist of Fate series will tell about the experiences of a young girl who seeks eternal happiness with her first love. So the story revolves around the life of a young girl who believes in pure love and seeks the love of her life. Ada falls in love with Bora, the owner of the company she worked for, and lived with the belief that she would be unhappy for the rest of her life if she did not marry her first love. For Ada, there is no impossibility in dreams and love. Number 11. Love, Logic, Revenge. Isra and Ozan marry and begin to live a happy and secure life together until Ozan quits his solid work. Ozan aspires to create new softwares, achieve his ambitions, and establish his own business. Isra finds herself in a tough situation despite her desire to become a housewife and live a happy life. She ultimately begins to have financial and moral problems in her marriage. A couple gets divorced after several years of marriage. After that, Ozan suddenly gets rich and life changes again when his ex-wife starts working with him. Number 12. The Secret of Us. The series will narrate the life of Neva, who struggles to survive with her 7-year-old daughter Hayal, and in the middle of the problematic situations in which she finds herself. Neva will seek to raise her only daughter by instilling in her the beauty and hope of life with fairy tales and games. However, the happy world of mother and daughter is shaken by the dark man who pursues them. Mother and daughter are in the midst of many difficulties, and while fleeing, they cross paths with Alp, who is driving in his car, and Neva asks him to help him escape in his car. This event will turn their lives around. Number 13. The Liar. Everything in the series starts with a dinner, which is lovely at the beginning, but ends with some tragic consequences. The dinner, meanwhile, runs between a school teacher Denise and Mehmet, the father of one of Denise's students. While Denise teaches literature in a state-run school, Mehmet is an accomplished, well-known doctor. The man Mehmet is rich and lonely, recently widowed and willing to enter into a new relationship with a woman he liked. However, the gallant dinner ends very badly for both sides. Number 14. Love Reserved. The TV series story is about a successful career woman, Laila, who has achieved everything in her life through her hard work and effort. After becoming an orphan when she was 8 years old, she has been raised by her school teacher. After then, she always studies hard and does her best to become successful. On her last semester at university, she bumps into Jem out of pure coincidence. Laila and Jem fall in love with each other at first sight. Number 15. Chrysalis. The TV series story is about an innocent girl Nalan who has been raised without love and compassion due to her mother's conservative and obsessive behavior. Nalan finds Turkey's largest chain of hotels, Kuroglu Company, and there she meets Kuroglu. Although Nalan and Siddharth begin to walk hand in hand in this tale with hope, thinking that they are moving away from the dark secrets they have kept in their past. Soon their lives will sink into absolute darkness. If you found your favorite drama from the list, comment down and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon with a new video. Thanks for watching.